What would I be if I didn't listen to my wife? You can't say that on camera. Hi folks, welcome back to the kitchen. In this video, I'm going to be using some really basic barbecue equipment and hopefully producing some fantastic hot smoked chicken results. Yes, that's right. I've been hot smoking some chicken over the weekend, but I set myself a bit of a challenge. I wanted to use really basic equipment. Sometimes, you know, we're on a budget, we don't want to spend a lot of money, and this gives you the opportunity to hot smoke some chicken without having to splash the cash. There are some great tips on how to achieve this throughout the video, so don't miss any of those. I'll catch up with you at the end and give you a bit of a summary. In the meantime, enjoy the video, let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you at the end. Right, here's the video. This is a really simple way of smoking on a barbecue that doesn't have a lid. If you have a look at this barbecue, it's quite a cheapo, it's a very old one, but I still use it and I still use it for smoking. And I just use this roasting tray on top to act as a catch for that smoke. And it sits on top, traps the heat, traps the smoke. Here's a nice lump of oak I'm currently using to produce some smoke. You can see that's doing a terrific job. We'll just pop that back and we'll let it do its thing. So whenever I cook a chicken on the barbecue in this style, when I spatchcock it, I always leave it out of the fridge for about an hour to 2 hours just to come up to temperature. I think whenever you're cooking a whole chicken, if you do it from cold, what you'll end up with is burnt on the outside, raw on the inside if it's too hot. So it just saves you all that aggro if you just allow it to come up to temperature before you stick it on the barbecue. And that way it cooks a lot more evenly and you're less likely to have raw or very rare blood running chicken, which nobody wants really. So we're going to flip this chicken. Now this should be fun doing this one-handed. There we go. Right. Come on. Oh. Okay. Love a spatchcock chicken. That looks really nice. So we're just going to get it covered over with our lid. Using this as our smoke catch. There we go. And we can smoke the other side. Here is our block of oak. Now that's sitting directly on the coals and that's producing our smoke. And I'm using that roasting tray as a means of trapping the smoke. Now you can see even out of the fire this is producing copious quantities of smoke. And that will carry on smoking for a good half an hour. So it's perfect for this cook. This chicken is going to take probably around 25 to 30 minutes divided by, 15 minutes aside. So I'll stick this back on and we'll carry on with the smoking. I'm often asked why I use a block of wood like this, and the reason is quite simple. That block of wood takes a long time to break down, and oak itself self-protects as it burns, so it will still produce the smoke, but it'll also kind of delay its decomposition in the fire. Now if you were to use chips or a finer piece of wood or finer small pieces of wood, it would decompose a lot quicker and your smoke duration would be curtailed quite dramatically. So that's why I use a large piece of wood like this. Anyway, back to the video. Time to turn it a second time. So here we go. Right, that's looking absolutely beautiful. Now the rub I've got on this is very, very simple. It's 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. I prefer to use vegetable oil rather than olive oil, but you can use olive oil if you want to. I've got the zest of a lemon, the juice of a lemon, and 4 garlic cloves crushed into this, and that was spread on both sides and marinated for 2 hours out of the fridge. So and to spatchcock this, really easy. I use a really heavy duty pair of scissors, or you can use a sharp knife, and cut down the side of the backbone. Do not cut it from the breasts. Okay, once you've cut the backbone, press it out flat, squash it down with the palm of your hand, and away you go. One spatchcock chicken. And it kind of gives you a really nice even cook. You just got to keep an eye on it. Right, let me put the lid back on this, and we'll be ready to carry on smoking it.
At 29 and I find myself wondering what did happen to the last 10. I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set the rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs.
So whilst it's really nice to have some lovely expensive kit to do a little bit of barbecue on, it's not always necessary, and I think this is a great example of exactly that. Cheers. Just take this off, put that down there, and now that looks really nice. We've had our glass dish washed up, that's nice and clean. We'll take that inside, and that should be good to go. Well, that chicken was absolutely amazing. It had the most beautiful, punchy, smoky flavour. It was cooked perfectly, and it went down a treat. Now, if you like the video, consider giving it a thumbs up. We always like new subscribers to the channel, so come and join us. You'll get to see more content like this. In the meantime, folks, take care of yourselves, and I will see you on the next smoky video. Take care. Bye-bye.